This air fryer tuna steaks recipe only has 5 ingredients and it comes together so fast in the air fryer. I'm Justin from Cooking with Coit. I specialize in clean comfort cooking. And remember, if you love this video, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Let's get started. Let's first go over all the ingredients you need to make this recipe. Tuna steaks, ginger, garlic, soy sauce, and sesame seed oil. And the 2 pieces of special cooking equipment that you're gonna need are an air fryer and 1 large plastic bag. All right guys, the first thing we need to do is to grate our ginger. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel the ginger with a small knife. And by peeling the ginger, all I mean is I'm just gonna be cutting off the skin everywhere that I can. I've also seen people use a spoon to get rid of the ginger skin, and that's a good technique. It just takes a little bit more time than this, so I figure I'll just use a knife. The total amount of ginger that we want to grate for this recipe is 1 teaspoon. I'm also gonna use a little bowl as I grate the ginger, and the reason for that is that when you're grating garlic and ginger, it tends to get a little bit watery, so it's better if it goes into a bowl and I could just scoop it into wherever I'm putting it next. Graters are really fantastic tools. If you guys don't have one, I highly suggest you get one. It's really a tool that allows you to break down and really emulsify anything that you use with it, like garlic or ginger, into such small pieces. I mean, you could never mince something as small as you can grate it. So if you don't have a grater, definitely get one. Next thing we're gonna do is to grate our garlic. So I'm just gonna take the skin off really quick, and I'm gonna grate it just like I did the ginger. My recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic grated. All right guys, so the next step is we are going to take these tuna steaks and we're gonna place them in this plastic bag. So what I like to do here is I like to roll over the top of the Ziploc bag, and this will actually help it to stand up pretty straight. It'll make like a little bit of a bowl kind of shape, and it'll definitely help when you put the tuna steaks in. So let's do that now. There we go. Next, we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. And what we're gonna be creating here is a little marinade for these tuna steaks. And this is a really good marinade. It's very much like a Japanese-inspired marinade, I would say, with the garlic and ginger and the soy sauce. We're also gonna be adding some sesame seed oil, which is so good. Next, we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. And of course, we're gonna be adding in our grated garlic and ginger. All right guys, so let's unroll the bag. But before we get it all the way zipped up, we are going to squeeze all of the air, or as much of the air out as we can. And now what you wanna do is just smother all of this marinade all over the tuna steaks. Try to get it as evenly dispersed over all of the surface of the tuna steaks as you possibly can. And now we're just gonna let this sit at room temperature for 10 minutes. All right guys, so our marinating time is totally done. So now what you do is grab out your air fryer basket, just place the tuna steaks inside the basket, nice and gently. God, the marinade smells so amazing. I mean, I am just a real sucker for garlic and ginger and soy sauce together. It's just so incredible. And there we go. So one thing I would fight the urge to do is to pour the soy sauce mixture on top of the tuna steaks as they're sitting in the air fryer, because it's really just gonna drip right off. And I think the air fryer is really gonna like make a lot of smoke if you do that, so I would pass on that. Let me wash up really quick. All right guys, so all you have to do now is pop it into the air fryer. We are gonna set the temperature to 370 degrees. So depending on how well cooked you want your tuna steaks, here are the recommended cooking times. If you like medium rare, that would be between 4 to 5 minutes. If you like medium, that would be between 5 and 6 minutes. And if you want a more well done tuna steak, that would be 6 to 7 minutes. I'm gonna do a medium, so that's 5 to 6 minutes. I feel with air frying recipes, you always wanna start at the lesser time and then see how it looks, and then you can add minute by minute as you go. So guys, about the cooking time, I tried 5 minutes first. My tuna steaks were a little on the thicker side, so they came in a little too rare. So I added another 2 minutes, and this is how they look. Let me show you. Whoa, look at how beautiful these tuna steaks came out. I cannot wait to give them a try. But before I do, if you love this recipe and you wanna see more just like it, check out my air fryer recipes playlist. All right guys, so before I give these a try, I wanna show you 2 garnishes that I absolutely love on these tuna steaks. The first is sliced green onion, so you can just sprinkle these on right on top. And the other one is a total must. These are sesame seeds, and there's just nothing better on these tuna steaks than some sesame seeds. All right, let's see how we did. Ooh, look how beautifully that is cooked. Oh, That is a perfect medium. These air fried tuna steaks come out with the perfect balance from the marinade of the garlic, ginger, and soy sauce. Guys, these are so delicious. You've got to give them a try. I promise you, you will love them. I'll see you in the next video.